Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Today we're spending an hour as a mountaineer and are going to possibly learn that climbing a mountain isn't for everyone, especially me. The game is called Insurmountable. It's a turn-based roguelike game that came out 2 years ago in 2021. How I missed it is beyond me, but we have it now, and it's currently on sale 80% off for $5 at the time of this recording. So if this is something that tickles your fancy, there'll be no time from the present to pick it up. 80% off does not suck. It's like $5, man. And as usual, if you're an indie game developer and wish to see me play your game on a Tuesday, send me a DM on Discord or email using the YouTube contact form rather, and all that. But we're gonna just jump right in and see what this game is all about. I haven't played this. I'm playing blind, so there's going to be all sorts of stuff. We're just going to go with normal. We don't want to go difficult or insurmountable. Let's see. Lower difficulty, challenging but doable. It's recommended for beginners, and I am a beginner here. Your increased difficulty, your resources deplete faster, and the mountain environment and weather is deadlier, or insurmountable. Moving and climbing is even more expensive, and the mountain's terrain, weather, and death zone effects are deadlier. Okay, let's go just with normal and see what happens. The subterrane's rubble, glacier, and snowdrift can trigger perilous events, okay? This has gotten like a lot of really positive reviews, so I'm really excited to actually see this. And there's some lore to it and all sorts of stuff, like storylines and everything else. Here I am, perfect. And I gotta get up there. So what do I do? In order to successfully complete a mountain, you have to navigate your character along the tiles to the marked goal. Time will not pass, and your stats will not change until your character moves. Left-click a valid tile to add a checkpoint to which the character should move. You can add more checkpoints by clicking on other valid tiles. Click on the final checkpoint again to start moving. Right-click to stop the character or to remove the final checkpoint. Alternately, you can press the move button to move or stop your character. You can also use the speed button to make your character walk faster. The effect does not impact your stats in the game. Really? Okay. You can open the tutorial again. Oh, okay. What just happened? Did I just lose the tutorial? Show mission. Stats. Is this the tutorial? I just closed it out. Oops. All right. What about the options? Nope. Well, let's go. You cast your gaze over the enormous mountain landscape. You have traveled across the globe seeking out an adventure. But this island is like nothing you've ever seen before. As far as you can tell, it's largely unexplored. The only information you can find were a few rumors about an unknown occupying force. On the way here, you stumble across abandoned property and lost places. You wonder what happened here, what the secrets the island is keeping. Then you shake your head. It might be nice to have some answers, but your goal is clear. Reach the summit. That is why you are here. This is what drives you. Perfect. So we're going to take our first steps. Should we, can we come, let's see, how is this going to work? We have, I think it, right here is, what is this? Environment and equipment. Effects that are influenced. Okay, so we're going to just maybe come up over here. Okay, so we can walk. Maybe we can get to this little spot. It looks easy so far. Hold the V and move the mouse to look around. Move the mouse while holding the middle mouse button to rotate the camera. Zoom in and out by scrolling the mouse wheel. Okay. So V. Now we can scroll like this and up and down and all that stuff. Yeah, very nice. But just keep moving. I wonder what this is. A gust of wind catches you and you almost fall into a deep fissure. You flail wildly with your arms trying to keep your balance. Suddenly someone grabs your wrist and pulls you back from the edge. That was close. Just a second later and you would have fallen to your death. You sternly tell yourself that you really have to pay more attention. No need to press your luck when there is danger at every turn. Your knee's still weak. You take a look at the rescuer. She's a young woman in a threadbare anorak. There's a green stone fastened around her neck with a leather strap. Fascinated, you stare at the hand-carved charm. Its soft glow is almost hypnotizing. The stranger coughs and, without saying a word, holds out some provisions for you to take. I accept that gift. You want to give her something in return, so you search through your pack. You finally find something and look up, but the strange woman is gone. A bizarre meeting, but you can't help but be grateful for her help. Let's continue our journey. I guess this is going to give us, like, different options, you know, later on, I suppose. Oh, and I didn't say this, but the mountains are all procedurally generated, so you're never going to have the same mountain once. Okay, you can access your inventory by pressing the button on the screen or using the corresponding hotkey. What is it? You can also only access your inventory when your character is standing still. Certain items are consumed when they are used, and other items can be equipped to your character and remain active when equipped. Right-click the items with a mouse to use them. Hold and click the left button to drag them to the... Okay. Pretty much all of this is pretty much the same. So, oxygen bottle, this, we'll go ahead and drag it right here. We got a tent. I have climbing rope. I have hot tea and canned food. God, I hope I didn't do anything kind of crazy. So far, so good. You know, I'm going to have to walk around, aren't I? Okay, that's fine. Down here, we have our sanity. Body temperature, 100 of 100. Our energy's looking good. Our oxygen's looking good. Opens the sleep screen, okay? Here we go. We're about to start climbing a mountain. Awesome. It looks like our best option is just going to go straight up, right? Wait a minute, there's another way up here. Let's go ahead and just do this. It looks like it's going to kind of guide us here, so that's good. I wonder if there's a quicker way. No, we're just going to jump down. Wonderful. Looks like we might need rope for this, but I'm kind of curious. You think we can climb this? Looks all right. There's all sorts of options though. But this looks like a prize or something. Come up here. No, not that way. Ah, hellfire. I guess I'll get to the prize instead. Yeah, let's try this again. Well, never mind. It looks like it chose the thing for me. Energy is starting to fall. I guess when you climb up, you're gonna have to like figure it out, like as far as like your energy and stuff. What is this? Stops the player moving at the next hex tile. Okay. We can also do. There's our sanity and our sleep, which we're fine on sleep right now. Well, let's see what this says. You come across the ruined foundations of a former dwelling. Herbs are growing in a recess. Just as you're about to gather them, a protruding stone catches your eye. It looks like it can be moved. Some kind of switch, perhaps. Let's flip the switch. That's going to give us negative 30 in energy, or I can gather the herbs, or I can continue. We're going to flip the switch. You push the switch, but it jams. You press it harder until the beads of sweat from your form on your forehead. Then there's a click and a clack. A secret compartment opens on the floor. Your heart leaps with joy. Inside there are valuable equipment. And we got some stuff. What do we got? Crampons. I guess can I drag them over here? I can. I can't put that here. I can do it right there, maybe? No, it's not gonna let me do it. Okay. Well, cool. Ooh, we got a ways, don't we? Do we go down? Okay, so none of this is passable. Could come down here. Yeah, we'll go down. We'll go over here. It's kind of a relaxing game. A puzzle, which I don't really like puzzle games usually. And what am I doing? Don't quite understand what I'm doing, but that's all right. Just wasting energy. That's what I'm doing. But I could go to sleep. Probably have to worry about my sanity if I do. Starting to get nighttime. We'll go down. We might camp out up there. It looks like more equipment, which is good. Actually, let's stop this. We'll camp down here. All right, sleeping is a good way to restore energy. There are 3 ways to do this. You can look for a cave symbol in the map and make a camp there. You can use a tent from your inventory. Each tent can be used up to 3 times. You can also sleep without a tent. This has a negative effect on your stats, so it should be only as a last resort. All right, let's I might try to, yeah, let's just try to make it up there, and then we'll sleep once we get there. It's dark. Good thing there aren't any monsters or anything here, you know. It looks like there's a another event. You discover a large leather saddlebag lying on the ground. Right next to it, you discover faded hoof prints. You find an intact tent in the saddlebag. Very nice. So we can grab this as well. We might go to sleep here. Opens a sleep durability. We can use the tent, sleep briefly, or sleep long. If we sleep long, we're going to have +5 to our body temperature and +55 to our energy. If we sleep briefly, that's 6 hours, 33. Let's go ahead and do, what is that, 10 hours? Because it's kind of late. Yeah, we'll sleep because it looks like it's going to be, there we go. Cool. I guess we can try. Let's see what the ways. We can come down here and maybe come up. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll hit that right there. And see what's going on here. The weather can change every morning. You can see current weather and forecast for the next day at the lower left of the screen. There are 3 different types of weather. Clear weather with no negative effects for your character. Just enjoy your climb. Cold weather has negative impact on your body temperature, especially at night. Try equipping some warm clothing. Or stormy weather. It looks like we are doing okay. It's sunny and sunny. Even maybe we can find something else. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. Further back, you see a small tunnel leading into the darkness. Let's explore the tunnel. You want to explore the tunnel, but it's so dark you can't see the hands in front of you. Required. We're missing a torch, so I don't have a flashlight or anything. All right. Well, it's not giving me a choice other than to, can I escape this? Can I go back? I don't think we'll step in it. You crawl through the darkness on all fours. After a while, you encounter some rubble. It looks like a passageway has collapsed. You can't go any further. Let's go ahead and turn around. Let's leave the cave. We'll come down here. Hopefully we can climb up to here. That's what I'm shooting for. A thin wisp of smoke rises up in the sky in front of you. You turn a corner around the wall of a cliff and discover a campfire. Flames already licking the sides of the cans placed around it. I collect snow to put out the fire. I stamp on the fire to put out, do nothing, and continue my journey. That's going to give us... if you collect snow, it's going to knock something down. You stamp out nothing. The outcome is uncertain. Use your feet trying to move quickly as you kick the glowing coals apart and smother each individual flame. Smoke gets thicker and starts to burn in your lungs. You cough and cough, but finally you extinguish the last of the flames. After your coughing has subsided and you have made sure that the owner is not stuck in a nearby crevice, you take the cans and move on. Very good. So we got a little bit more food. That's good. We'll go ahead and move this over here. I can. That's gonna give me a plus 30 on energy. And where am I at right now? 74. We got enough time, and we got to level up. I don't know what that means, but. Okay, so we can actually choose our next skill. Let's see what we have. We have controlled breathing, increases oxygen gain per hour, warm thoughts. Whenever you use a consumable item, you can get some body temperature, or you can gain energy, body temperature, and oxygen when waking up. Take it slow. Let's do that. You want to choose it? Yes. Continue to climb around. Looks like we can come up here. Climb up here. We're getting there, you guys. We're getting there. I don't know where I'm trying to go. I'm guessing I need to come over on this side. Where am I? There's one down here. It looks like. Yeah, maybe we'll come over here. Kind of a unique game, if you ask me. Probably shouldn't be mountain climbing alone either. You know, lost up here and wind up like being like having a grave. There's another cave. Dry and sheltered from the wind. I'll lay down and sleep. Midday. Huh. What do I do? We probably don't need the cave just yet. There's another cave up there. Okay, so we'll climb up this way. I could always eat too, I suppose. I might do that when I get into the cave. That is pretty friggin' daunting, ain't it? Wow, it's a long way up. Maybe we'll go in here and see what it is. You enter a cave, it's dry and sheltered from the wind, however you notice a strong smell. Let's follow the smell. You go deeper into the cave. After a few feet, you come across a small water hole. A thin ray of light falls through an opening in the solid rock ceiling and reflects off the water surface, creating an intricate light pattern that mesmerizes you for a moment. Go ahead and return to the cave entrance. I think we leveled up again, right? Maybe so. What is the time here? Let's eat something. We got lots of we still have lots of time here. We'll check out our level up here in a second. Maybe we'll make it to the top of the mountain within the hour. Who knows? Let's see what we can do. We can get warm thoughts. We'll go ahead and do that right there. Wonder how I get up there. What is this? What is this? Looks like it's going to be kind of perilous. Let's go up here and see what's going to happen here. Terrain types. There are 3 different types of terrain: rock, snow, and ice. Each type consists of basic standard terrain. Okay, so snow is standard terrain, no special properties. Snow drifts or terrain subtype can trigger dangerous events, and deep snow requires higher energy cost. Let's keep going up. It is almost nighttime, too. We got an event coming up as well. Go ahead and do this. How do I, there we go. I was wondering how I do this. It's like you can right click it and left click. And it's nightfall. We're going to make it up here and then we'll probably try to go to sleep. We have a cave over there. I wonder if I can get through it. You catch a scent on the wind, burning wood. You follow your nose, and behind some rocky peaks, you discover a patched, dingy-looking tent. Next to the tent, the glowing embers of a campfire emit a thin plume of smoke. You look around, not a soul for miles. Let's search the tent for provisions. You find a fur pouch and rummage through its contents. It turns out to contain some provisions. Who would they belong to, and would the owner be willing to share them with you? You wait for a while, but no one returns to the tent. You decide to take that as a sign. You relocate some of the pouch contents into your pack. All right, let's see what we got. Got another one of these. What is this? Reduces the energy cost of climbing for... Okay, so we can actually do that. I haven't... Maybe we need to... I wonder if I can make it over here to this. There's a... you know what? We're going to sleep here. I wonder, can we make it there, you think? We'll go ahead and eat the canned food. It's going to give us a little bit more energy. And come up here to the cave. We'll sleep in the cave, you know? Hopefully. Hopefully we won't die. My sanity is starting to go down a little bit. You hear a couple of loose stones falling down the mountain. One of them hits you in the torso. Well, that's not good. All right, we'll sleep here. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. Let's lay down and sleep. And we're going to actually, no tent needed. So it's a peaceful cave. That's good. We'll go ahead and sleep a long time. That's going to give us a lot of energy here. Cool. If I go here, it's going to go down. If I go here... Looks like I'm going to have to come over here. We'll just go up here. There's some perilous stuff. Hopefully nothing will happen to me. Hopefully I don't die. What is this saying? Environmental equipment effects that are influenced by the current mountain. I don't know what 6 means, but hopefully we won't wind up with anything right here. So far, so good. And it looks like it's going to be snow. Clear weather tomorrow. It's going to be cold. So you reach the shore of a frozen mountain lake on the embankment. You find what remains of a camp. You take a look around, but there's nothing useful inside. Is it there? Or is there? It's a few yards from you on the sheet of ice. You spot some unopened canned food. Do you want to retrieve it? Let's give it a try. It's going to knock some of our status, but we need some food. There's a creek as you set on the ice. Find cracks from beneath your boots, spreading its spider webs across the ice. Let's keep trying. The creaking grows louder, and the closer you get to the canned food, and the cracks grow wider. You could fall through the ice at any second. Let's keep trying. You made it. You collapse on the embankment, and you stow the food in your pack. It's going to taste good, indeed. And we've leveled up again. We'll confirm that. Gain more energy, body temperature, and oxygen when waking up. This will to explore the mountain. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll also eat some food. There's a cave up there. What we got? We got something else up here, and we got something up there. Well, we don't really need the cave, so we'll just keep climbing up this way. Our sanity is slowly but surely going down, but that's all right. We'll come up here. I wonder if we can climb around. Looks like we're going to have to go back down. The terrain slopes down in front of you. It's completely covered with boulders and fragments of rock. It's going to take 24 energy. All right, we're going to do this. Take a detour. We test the rocks, but there are major red flags here. One false move and you could start an avalanche. It'd be better to find a detour. Okay, so we probably don't want to go that way, do we? You come across the ruined foundations of a former dwelling. Herbs are growing in the recess. Just as you are about to gather them, a protruding stone catches your eye. It looks like it can be moved. Some kind of switch. Let's go ahead, and that's going to take some of our energy, so we're just going to gather the herbs. This place is too eerie to you. You quickly gather the herbs and get out of here. Plus 20 on sanity, so that's good. We'll go ahead and use it. There we go. Bring our sanity back up a little bit. And I guess... doesn't look like we can go that way. Almost nighttime again. You enter an extensive network of caves. Towards the rear, you notice an extinguished campfire. Lying in front of it is a stranger, bundled under a fur blanket. Let's wake the stranger. Let's see what's going on. It's gonna take a minus 5.5 from sanity, but we're okay right now. You approach the mountaineer, but he doesn't react. You bend over and gently shake him. The stranger blinks at you in a bleary disbelief and sits up. After a while, he begins to clear away his camp and pack up his belongings. Before he goes, he reaches into his pack and shares his provisions with you. You thank the stranger, but he pays you no heed. Cool, another can. I wonder if can I not use this right here? I just wonder how I can do this. Left click, okay. I can move it. Oh, so we can actually use it like this. Okay. That's going to take less stuff. Let's go ahead and leave the cave. We leveled up again. Let's see what we got. Gain more body temperature per hour when moving. Intense movement gains significantly more body temperature per hour when moving, but an increased energy cost. We're just going to do this right here. We don't want to lose any more energy. Energy seems to be like the a big thing here. I'm going to go ahead and climb this up as well. You spot a deer but stand between two skeletal trees just ahead of you. As you consider walking over to the deer stand to search for provisions, you hear a rumbling. It sounds like an avalanche. You see a snow cloud on the horizon. It's headed straight for you. Should I continue the journey or should I search the deer stand? I'm going to continue my journey. Screw this. I don't want to like mess around with that. That's going to be up. We're just going to continue to move this way. Looks like a lot of perils going on right here. It's just chewing up my energy like it ain't nothing. Maybe I should have done some more jumping jacks or something. We're going to climb up this way, I think. You reach the shore of a frozen mountain lake on the embankment. You find what remains of a camp. You take a look around, but there's nothing useful inside. Or is there? I just don't know, man. We got food already. We'll just continue our journey. We don't want to like mess around here. I think I can go straight up, right? Let's go ahead and use one of these. We got 3 hours to use it, so. Try to use less energy. It's starting to get nighttime again, so we'll sleep up here. I'm assuming I can go up, but I'm not 100% sure. Just scale the top of this mountain, baby. I'm going to keep going up until I can't go up anymore. So this climbing rope doesn't work anymore. We're almost to the top. We got 1 more hour of this. Let's eat some food. There we go. Can give us a little bit more energy. And we're just going to continue on. I don't think mountain climbing would probably be all that safe up here in the let's go up to here in the nighttime. I mean, I would think that you would be it would be a big challenge. I'm hoping that I can get up here. Looks like I can still do it. Beautiful. You enter an expansive cave. Countless stalactites hang from the ceiling, some of which are longer than your arm. Water droplets trickle gently from the tips of the stalactites onto the rocks and into the pools below. The soothing tinkling sound they make as they land leaves you feeling calm and relaxed. The rock formations may be thousands of years old, dating back from before the first traces of people on this island. It makes you happy to think that anything could endure for so long. You two are here to achieve something that will outlast you, something people will talk about for years to come. Not if you die. We still got a buff on this, so I'm going to continue doing this. Can't believe your eyes. A fallen antenna is blocking your path. I climb over the antenna and continue my journey. That's going to give me a minus 16.8. I take a detour. Let's climb over because it's going to give me extra experience points. As you clamber over the iron struts, you notice an open crate amidst all the scrap metal. You lie on your belly to reach in and fish out a few provisions. As you try to get back up, you lose your balance, falling forward and gashing your knee. Well, good thing we have a bandage. And that's my health down here, right? 16.3. We'll hold on to this right here and let's level up. Reduce time cost. Let's do that. Cool, and let's go to sleep. We'll sleep a long time. It's going to, you know what? If we sleep a long time, that's going to give us sleep briefly. Yeah, we're going to sleep a long time because we need that energy to be up. Probably also need to go ahead and use another something here. Climbing rope to kind of like make things a little bit easier, and it's starting to snow. It's going to be cold and cold, but our body temperature looks all right so far. We have a cave up here. I wonder if I can sleep up here. I'm going to skip that. I know I saw it. I missed it. I might have to sleep. Let's explore the tunnel. You want to explore the tunnel, but it's so dark you can't see the hands in front of your face. Okay, so we're going to have to step in the darkness. Fear stabs you. You cannot stand the darkness any longer and want to return to the light. Okay. We're just going to leave the area. Our oxygen is starting to go down a little bit, but that's all right. Temperature is too. There's an active fire pit, but not a soul around. The flames seem to be fighting. Man, there's a lot of like fire pits and stuff up here. Watching the fire dance in the face of the cold is almost meditative. You watch it for a while and regain. We want warmth or energy. I would say energy. I'm kind of curious. Can we move up here maybe? Yeah, we're gonna move up this way. I was hoping to avoid the cave so we could come back and maybe go to sleep for like 6 hours. Kind of a cool premise for a game, I gotta say. Because it's turn-based, you can kind of like just like doink around while you're playing. It allows you to actually like think about it. Like it's like the mountain is like, you know, it's like chess. The air's getting thinner, your breath is heavy. You've entered the death zone. You pause for a moment to prepare for the difficult path towards the summit. Before I ascend, I will mend my wounds. I'll take it slow. I think I'm probably going to take it slow. Now we'll mend our wounds. Hopefully we'll make it up there. As you attempt to jump over a pile of debris, you slip and catch your foot in a crack between the rocks, your ankles in agony. I quickly yank my foot out of the crack, or I clear away the the rubble. If I clear away the rubble, it's going to take 3 hours and 7 minutes. If I quickly yank it, it's going to take 25. But man, that's going to chew up stuff. Obviously, the oxygen isn't going to be that bad. It's going to lose a little bit in warmth, but that's all right. 3 hours. We'll go ahead and clear it off. Laboriously clear the rubble rock by rock. You don't want to take any risks just in case your ankle is sprained. It takes a while, but eventually the crack is wide enough for you to gingerly pull your foot free. You check it just to graze. Thank goodness. You sit down on a rock to relax as pleasant warmth slowly fills your body. You touch the stone with your hand. It's warm, so warm that the ice and snow around it is melted. Why didn't you notice that before? You close your eyes and regain warmth, probably, right? Sanity. My sanity is fine. Warmth is a little bit... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and gain a little bit of warmth here. And continue to climb up. We might end up sleeping up here. How close are we? We're still a long ways away. I wonder if I'm going to finish this within the hour. We got 20 minutes. I mean, I guess I could run up there, but I think that would probably be kind of detrimental. I guess we got to figure out oxygen too. What is this right here? 35 oxygen, plus 4 on body temperature. 1 of 1. We're not going to worry about that until it starts to get a little bit lower. Let's go ahead and continue to wander up. Man, he's got a lot of stuff on his back, doesn't he? Starting to get light. Starting to get dark now. 18.38. There's a cave in there. We can sleep in the cave. Let's do it. Kind of makes me wonder what the like the harder parts would be, you know? Cool. You enter a cave, it's dry and sheltered. Let's let's follow the smell first. Return to the cave entrance instead. Go to sleep, and we'll sleep for a long time. I'm going to lose some oxygen. 3.2 body temperature, plus 59 in energy, so my energy is going to go way up. Yeah, let's go ahead and sleep. Thank goodness it's a peaceful cave. I wonder what a dangerous cave would look like. We're almost to the summit. Which way do we want to go, though? Looks like we have a lot of stuff over on this side. Could just continue to go this way. Let's level up. Lower energy costs on steep terrain. 2+ elevation, but increased sanity loss. Whenever you use a consumable item, you get more body temperature, okay? And gain more energy, body temperature, and oxygen when waking up. Let's go with over the edge. So we go that way. We could come up here. We'll come up this way. We're almost to the summit. Daylight is almost onto us now, too. Head up this way. Daybreak and it's cold. Is that what it said? Doesn't give me the temperature. And I'm hoping that we did the right decided on the right thing. Half buried in the ground, you find a weathered stone plaque. It seems very old in fact. Should we hold up? Should we grab it or continue your journey? We're gonna lose some stuff. We're gonna continue our journey. I'm gonna stop right here. Go ahead and use this. Try to conserve some of our energy. Man, I'm hoping that we chose the right way, because we're going. It was either one way, or either left or right, and I chose right. And of course, I'm usually am totally. I can fuck up a wet dream when it comes to choices, but we'll see. You approach a canyon and notice a rope that has been stretched across it. Who could have done that, and can you risk it? I shimmy along the rope across the canyon. What is this right here? A -3 insanity or a -4? We're gonna shimmy around. You wrap your legs around the rope and pull yourself across the canyon inch by inch. The rough fibers of the rope cut into your palms, but you ignore the pain. You are almost to the other side when the rope suddenly goes slack. You swing forward and slam into the rock face with an almighty smack. Trembling hands, you pull yourself up the rope to the edge of the cliff. You've survived, but your torso is peppered with bruises. What are the effects here? Injured torso, -2 in oxygen per hour when moving. Okay. Yeah, we can get up here. That's good. We got 3 hours. Snow under your feet is churned up as it recently moved around. Could someone have been digging here? We could dig deeper. We could dig just beneath the surface. I'm going to dig deeper and see. You kneel down and use your hands to dig through the snow. You can feel the cold creeping up your arms. You're just about to give up when your hand hits a hard surface, a crumbling wooden crate containing provisions. You take what's still good, but who buried the crate here and why? Probably somebody else, huh? Got some hot tea. That can bring up my body temperature, but I think I'm okay. Can these stack? They don't. Stick that right there. Probably not going to have any use for this, but that's all right. Is that worth it? I think it's going to be worth it. Do we have any food? You discover a tree. You don't know how it can survive this altitude, but the sight of it comforts you. So we're going to actually get a little bit more sandy. Our sandy's fine. Our oxygen is starting to have a real big problem here. Plus 35. Let's go ahead and use it. And I guess we'll climb all the way up. We're almost there. I think we're almost there. It's challenging. I can feel my legs burning right now. We'll stop right here. You're laboriously pulling yourself up a rock face when you feel a pang of pain in your chest. Quickly, you grab onto a protruding rock. The pain continues to travel, dull burning first in your arms, then in your throat and upper abdomen. Your strength is running out, but you can't stay here. Cold sweat beads on your forehead. Your reserves are almost exhausted. Yeah, I can see that. Let's when a stat reaches 0, your status is critical. Your path preview turns red once any of your stats reach critical level. If you continue to move in this direction, you face dangerous critical events. Careful, if your health reaches 0, your run is over. Okay, so I don't want my health to run 0. So we'll go ahead and eat this canned food. That's going to give us a little bit of energy. climb up all the way over here. Maybe we'll sleep. It's almost the nighttime, right? Yeah, let's sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and use the bandage. That's gonna heal us up, and then we'll take this tent, and we're gonna sleep all the way, sleep along again. And we've done a good job climbing. Oh, we might actually make it. We'll just climb on up. And it looks like we're going to make it beyond... we're going to reach the summit before the hour's over, which is good. Now, hour-long... We were trying this for an hour, and looks all right. It's always good to win a game, you know. It doesn't happen very often for me. But I think it happened this time, which is amazing. Man, I kind of like this game. Anytime you can win is a win. Your heart feels light and full of joy as you stand on the summit. The hardships of the climb already forgotten. You savor the moment. It is yours and yours alone. What an adventure, what a view. Off in the distance, you can see more mountains higher even than the one you are standing on. And what's that? Something stands atop of one of them? Look at long and thin from the distance, it looks like an antenna. But that can't be right, or can it? You want to take a closer look, you can't be done exploring yet, but at first you have to get out of the death zone and find a safe place to take a break. Wow, so I did climb it, but I didn't quite make it. I am at the summit. Look at that. Look how crazy that is. We need to get back down there. We can do that. Out of the death zone. Wouldn't use our last little climbing thing, so we don't use too much energy. And maybe we'll sleep again. We sleep briefly, we get a lot of that energy. If we sleep a lot, yeah, we'll go ahead and use that. Because we got plenty of oxygen and stuff right now, right? So I mean, we're fine. Everything looks fine for us. Kind of a different way to look at this too. When you're going up, it was like it had like a completely different look, but coming down, it looks a lot more, I guess, a lot more perilous. I wonder if I can speed through this. This must have been on easy mode. There might be food down here in this cave. Kind of a different look. It like changes your perspective. Like when you're trying to just When you're coming up, you can see everything up, but now the down thing is kind of weird. We get him to stop right there. We're gonna see if maybe there's some food down here. Ah, shit. Hopefully there'll be some food. Because we're out of food now. You trip and bang your knee, cursing up a storm. You kick the rock that tripped you over, reeling, cracked in the ground. It seems as though someone has used the crack to hide their possessions. Let's examine it, or we can make the crack bigger. 3 hours. We'll do it. Judge something soft, and then you cut yourself on a sharp edge. You yank the your hand back out, cursing the scarlet. Spurt of blood spatters through the snow. Frustrated, you end up searching the crack to focus on nursing your wound. We didn't find anything at all, did we? And it's night. Perfect. Ignores dangerous terrain. We will go ahead and... No, you know what? Let's hold off on that. Oh, we can't. 16 hours. Yeah, let's go ahead and harden. That's 16 hours. And then, you know, unfortunately, I got to sleep. How many hours was that? Well, that's kind of weird. What's he doing? We're almost there. Doesn't look like we're going to make it, but I mean, that's all right. I don't know what I just did. Creating a lot more problems with the energy. We can do this. We can do this, you guys. We can do this for sure. Really chewing up a lot of my energy. My oxygen costs aren't that bad. I guess the oxygen doesn't really start to affect it till you go into the death zone. And like I said, this is on beginner mode, so I just want to get down here, you know? We're almost there. Maybe we'll go down into this cave. Look how close we are. You enter an expansive network of caves. Towards the rear, you notice an extinguished campfire. Lying in front of it is a stranger, bundled up on a... let's wake up the stranger. He leaps up as though he's been stung by a rattlesnake and knocks you flat on your back. As you lie cowering on the ground, he packs up his things and disappears out of the cave without a word. You once again are in the vast entrance to the cave. And this is where we stop because this is an hour width, and unfortunately we did not make it down the mountain. We did make it up to the top, to the summit, which is good. This game is called Insurmountable, y'all. It's a mountaineer game, roguelike, turn-based, and it looks like a lot of fun. It's procedurally generated, so you don't get the same mountains every time. And it's 80% off, at least at the time of this recording. If you want to check it on Steam, I'll leave a link in the description below. On your way out, if you guys can give me a thumbs up if you haven't subscribed to this channel. I do this throughout the week. Usually I stream live on Tuesdays for 3 games in 3 hours. Then I put it out here for your enjoyment. Or not enjoyment, I don't know. My name's Drunkonlife, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Bo shizzle. Bye-bye, y'all.